Hello and welcome to my Keto Kitchen. I'm Victoria. Today I'm going to show you how to make Cowboy coffee in an Instant Pot. Now, of course, I have to have a keto twist to this coffee, but I like to make this coffee when we have a large group of people coming over and everyone's going to want coffee, because the Instant Pot, it can stay warm and all of the coffee grounds will settle at the bottom. You can get a ladle and serve the coffee out of this pot. I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to show you a keto twist to making a large pot of coffee for a large group of people. So let's get started. The first thing that you need is your Instant Pot. This is a 6-quart Instant Pot. There's a 2/3 line. You can fill it up to the 2/3 line. If you want a specific measurement of water, 1 gallon of water. So you can either fill it up to the 2/3 max line, or you can fill up separately a 1 gallon tea pitcher, just fill it up with water and pour it in here. That's what we need to start. The next thing is we need our coffee. We need 1 cup of any coffee that you want. Now, when you're serving a lot of people and you're gonna have to use a whole cup, and you might even have to make more than 1 large pot, you may not want to buy a very expensive coffee, but who doesn't want to impress their guests? I'm going to show you also, once we make this coffee, how you can take the cheapest coffee, buy it at the Dollar Tree, and make someone think it's an expensive coffee. All you have to do is add one tiny thing to make a bitter coffee automatically smooth. I'll show you how to do that once we make the coffee. But what we need first is 1 cup of coffee grounds. Just pour them in. All right, so also, let's say you want some flavor. If you want to add some flavor to your coffee, add 1 tablespoon of whatever extract you want. Now, some extracts are much stronger than others, so you may not want a whole tablespoon. If you happen to want a cake batter tasting coffee, then you probably only want to use 1 teaspoon, because I know cake batter extract, that is a very strong taste. But I want to use vanilla. I have Madagascar vanilla right here. I have a tablespoon. I am going to pour 1 tablespoon of vanilla in this coffee, and I'm going to mix it up. Now, cooking it is so simple. Put your top on. Okay, so we want to pressure cook this on high for 10 minutes, okay? So we have pressure cook, high pressure for 10 minutes. And then we'll be right back once it's finished cooking. Okay, the coffee has completely cooked. The 10 minutes are up. I'm going to release the pressure and then be right back. Okay, it has released enough pressure to open. Okay, here we go. Now, as this coffee sets here, all of the grounds will fall to the bottom. But before we let it set, we have to add 1 thing to make a cheap coffee taste expensive. Also, if you have any type of heartburn, acid reflux issues when you drink coffee, because of the acidity of the coffee, this is going to help you out for sure. So, coffee is an acidic beverage. However, if you add a tiny bit of baking soda to coffee, you will greatly reduce the acidity. You'll cause the bitter to be sweet. You'll cause it to be a more smooth tasting coffee. And I'm telling you, you can trick a coffee connoisseur into thinking you have a really nice cup of coffee when you bought a cheap cup of coffee from wherever you could get your cheapest cup of coffee from. All you have to do is add baking soda. Now, to this pot, first I wanted to take a little bit of coffee out before I add the baking soda, because I want to closely taste the difference. So we're going to add baking soda to this 1 gallon of coffee, I am only needing to add 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. So I'm going to pour it in there. It's going to have a little bit of a reaction. There we go. Stir it up. Now you do not want to stir it again because you're stirring all of the grounds back to the top. I'm going to let this set here for just a minute. I want the grounds to go and settle back at the bottom. Then I'm going to take my ladle. I'm going to get a little bit more of the smooth, non-acidic coffee, and I want to taste them side by side. Okay, it has settled now. So I am going to scoop some of the smooth coffee up. Now, for a party, the Instant Pot stays warm. You can just have a ladle, come scoop your coffee. This is so close to your Cowboy coffee, a coffee that would be made outside. It's going to be smooth and it's going to stay warm. So let's try the difference. Here is the one without the baking soda. That's still smooth. That's still smooth. Wow. Okay. When using an Instant Pot, you are already making your coffee more smooth. The way you can make it this way, just putting your whole cup of grounds into a gallon of water. Both of these are actually very smooth. This is a little bit more smooth. You can tell there's no bitterness at all. There's no bitterness at all in this cup. Awesome. So this is just a little recipe I wanted to give you all. If you have a party and you need coffee and you need to serve a lot of people a smooth coffee, but you don't want to spend a lot of money, you have cheap coffee and you have some baking soda laying around, maybe some vanilla or any kind of extract that you want. A peppermint extract would be so good during the holiday season around Christmas time. That would be really, really good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you make this coffee, let me know. Let me know how you think about it. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and you have a blessed day.